Hello, my friends. We are back. We are back on Sendrith. Oh, would you look at it? Apparently, Balin is the guy to buy stuff from. I see people looking for him sometimes, and he's always posting this kind of stuff here. That'd be nice. Some spider fur-lined boots. Oh, they're not for me, apparently. What's he got that would be for me? Oh, that's not for me either. I could use a Velium Fire wedding ring, I guess. I ain't spending that much money on it, though. But anyway. What is Maroon's Toy? That's an interesting one. Primary. I've never seen that before. A two-hand blunt with a delay of 70 and a damage of 20. That's a very interesting weapon of choice there. Anyway, we made some decent progress through the level of 15. We just maxed out our meditate as I speak, and we're heading back into Crushbone. We're gonna do some more Legionnaires. I'm starting to get a hankering for those Nightbright sisters. It should be fun breaking the camp with Lowell. And the challenge of the zone of Elfay and what have you. But I really don't want to put myself in difficult positions all the way over in Elfay. So I want to hit 16 first. Even though that's maybe a little too high, almost, you might say, for the sisters. I'm okay with that. I need the money, especially since I got my new mask, baby. 12 plat. It was the same price as an iron mask, which I think was like 4 or AC. This one did 8 AC, plus 4 wisdom, 10 HP, 10 mana, 2 to save fire, 2 to save disease. I mean, some of the prices are just way off, thankfully. There's still a Sebelite scale belt there, and I am tempted to head back to the bank, try to sell my Crushbone belts and stuff, which would allow me to buy the belt as well. That would give me, I think, 20 mana and 20 HP in addition. But I'm not that gear hungry. I mean, let's be honest, we're a caster. I mean, all we're really getting from it is some extra mana, which is nice. But if we're doing our job correctly as a solo cleric, we're not burning all of our mana down, you know. And if we are, we're rooting and metting. We're not like, oh, thank God I had that extra 10 mana. I mean, I guess maybe it would be nice. I guess it builds up, you know. When you just think about the 10 mana in isolation, it's like, yeah, that's not going to change anything. But when you've got an extra 150 mana, now that changes things, you know. You're definitely going to kill mobs you wouldn't have killed without that extra 150 mana. Or you could. You could. And you should. I mean, the thing about Cleric soloing is you got a lot of med time. It feels better when the med time is actually longer at that point. If you got a nice AFK camp, nice long med time, you burn all that mana, turn it, you get the biggest kills you can, biggest jumps in XP each time you use that mana bar you can. And then you got all this time to do something else with. Maybe like constantly talking into a microphone to the video you're recording. You need time for that, especially when you got next to nothing to say. Alright. Gonna get my own buffs up here. I don't know how much longer these druid buffs I got still going are gonna last. Sao is gone, but wow, I feel like I still got Sao. Look at how Sendrith is cruising. I feel like he's got a little pep in his step. Head back in, do some more Legionnaire grinding. And I'm really wondering if I'm going to be able to sell some Legionnaire shoulder pads and some Crushbone belts. That would be really cool if I could. I don't think it's worth it turning them in for a couple of reasons. First off, I don't want to level quickly. I don't want to grow up. Because I'm going to be doing the sisters and I need to milk them. Need to milk them sisters. Speaking of milking, let's see if we can't get a batwing off of this guy. Come on, we're almost at a stack. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How we doing with our batwings? We're at 16. 4 more, we got a stack. That's 20 plat right there. Oh wow, that guy landed a hit right off the bat. Well, I'm not going to stop and deal with you. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. Because I want to check out Johnny Blade here. It looks like he's ready to cause some trouble. Right? He's not in the no Rez Necessary group. He looks like he's got some gear. He looks like a rogue. He's asking questions. He's asking questions about them hardcore peoples. Alright, Johnny, what are you doing in these parts? You griefing these more people here? We're just trying to make a living. Yeah. I'll need to keep an eye on you. You rogues. He's like, no, I'm as friendly as can be. Johnny. Who wants to bet? Johnny's ganking. Johnny's here to gank. Look at that gear, dude. Look at that gear. Johnny's here to gank. Johnny's a gangster, dude. He's a gangster. Do I toss him a heal? I guess I did play around with him a little bit. There you go. Have a heal, Johnny. He says, Cleric? I'm like, who wants to know? My hellfire. Lol. Well, I think I'm gonna buy myself. Although, you know, that would be the ultimate gank if you get a cleric to buff you. You got jumped by some Legos in there. I said I plan on jumping them. Johnny, I don't trust it. Look at this gear, dude. He's totally geared out. This is trouble. This is trouble. Look, he's clicking his hide button, dude. Okay. We might have an interesting video tonight. We might be just moseying along, killing ourselves some Legos, and next thing you know, look, he's zoned in with us too. He's zoned in with us. Johnny Blade. What are you up to, Johnny Blade? Where are you going? Look at that. Alright, he is, in fact, fighting some orcs. He is putting some effort into his cover story. Johnny, be good. Now we gotta keep in third person. We gotta be able to see when he tries to pull a little sneaky sneak action on us. So I'm starting up here on Trainer Hill. I'm still after that shield. I'm still after that shield, my coveted shield. Got to kill the trainer a couple times last time. I think you saw it in the video. Fortunately, no luck. I think we've killed him 4 or 5 times since we started killing him. Nothing so far, except I think a belt and some shoes one time. He did give us some shoes, I do believe. Look at this guy, not running. Alright, I respect that. I like that. I like that in an orc. When they're green. Not so much sometimes when they're not green. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy with a Fuhrer. Oh, look, we got an ad this time. Well, usually that guy does not add on, so something's changed here at the trainer camp. Something's changed. Someone's been messing with my spawns up here. I've still got to keep an eye out for Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy. Just so you know, Johnny Boy, if I get knocked down, I'm getting up again. You're never going to keep me down, man. I mean, if I get knocked down, I'm getting up again. You're never going to keep me down. Just so you know. I'll take a whiskey drink. Take a cider drink. Oh, who's this? That's one we can trust. That's Pepper Sauce or whatever. She's in the no Rez Necessary hardcore challenge dealio. And looks like she's also pulling some Trainer Hill action. I don't know what level she is. I didn't con her either. Oh my goodness. Mori, Santo. There are multiple individuals running rampant in Crushbone right now. This is not the time to be playing on P99 Red. The more individuals there are, the higher chance one of them's not just here to get their work done. They're here to work someone over. Uh-oh, where's my loot? Okay, I could be lagging out. In fact, that's seems to be the case. No! Well, at least let me get the kill so I'm not in danger. It's not a loot bug because I can't loot this one either. It is a straight up old school disconnect. Watch this. Holy armor cast. Does nothing. Oh! Whoa, a bunch of cons just came through. And then a fizzle. Let's see. How are we doing? Let's try it again. It's struggling. It's struggling. And we're in. Whew, that was close. Oh, but we're still struggling. This might not be the time to play EverQuest right now. Might be time to go hop on over in Diablo. Alright, well, I'm going to keep the recording at the ready. But I don't want to make this video too long. But I want to have it ready. If, or should I say when, Johnny Boy or one of these other characters gets out of line, I gotta at least catch it on video for the death to be worth it. Like, Sendrith, why are you so like pessimistic? You don't think you'll win? I suppose I could, but you know what? I'm actually killing mobs, so there's. Oh, we got double Legionnaire action. This could get a little hefty. Like if I try to. Oi. Okay, we gotta met up. Okay, we'll keep the video rolling for this one because we're almost at meted up. I think I'm gonna have to try to lull one of these Legionnaires. I think they're close enough to double pull. And that would be a little too spicy for us. So we're going to go for a lull. And if we don't get it, I don't know what we're going to do then. We can't take 2 Legionnaires. If we get a crit resist here, we are in trouble, my friends. But don't forget, we just picked up some extra mana. That'll be nice. We picked up a bit of extra HP as well. The Sebelite Scale Mask, is it going to turn the tides? Extra AC. We still got a Druid buff on. Let's keep our fingers crossed. We had a resist, but not a critical one. There we go. We are in the money now. We are in it. Boom. Legionize this, boyo. Will he come back here? Good, this is good. This is a nice little spot here. And I think it's less likely, unless whoever would be ganking us is taking the same path to get over here that I take. It's less likely we're going to get ganked in this little cubby over here. Well, there we go. Dodge is on the way up. That should help quite nicely. Alright, he's at 21%. We're almost hoping that we don't land a hit right now, and that is why. But we got it. We got it. Boom. Look at that. Bunch of experience. 3 gold with the Legionnaire bracer right there. Very, very nice. Pepper sauce and I like trees are both no Rez Necessary. Then there's myself and Johnny Blade. Johnny claims to just be killing orcs. Right. A barbarian rogue that's geared out came out to Crushbone just to kill orcs. Then there's Santo. Santo, Lone Ranger, right? That's the Lone Ranger character. I don't know anything about Lone Ranger though. What does it mean? Is he gonna gank us? Oy. I'm a little bit excited to get a sense of how much dodge is adding to my survivability. So I'm gonna try to pay attention to how I do melee-wise against these Legionnaires. Now that I got dodge and it's leveling up a bit. Boom. 75. Is it me, or are my smites doing more damage than they were at 14? I believe they are. I believe it scales up for a few levels. Boom. Alright, we got him down to 23. 21. We needed the last nuke. This will just finish him off. No running involved. Oh, he's got 1%. He's going to fight it out. I admire that. Alright. See, I like it this way. I like using the nukes. Like, yeah, I'm doing better melee-wise. I could probably stand toe-to-toe with him melee for a little bit longer, but I'm at 32 mana, 91% HP. And my HP is going to get to about 100 right around the same time my mana is getting to about 100. That's perfect. Don't have to spend any mana on heals. It's all in damage. I think that's ultimately the fastest way. So if we're talking about the mana conservation game or the, maximum efficiency game, I think right now it is the nukes. At level 16, I would probably take one of those nukes out. At least one, maybe 2, depending on how combat was going. Because an extra level can make a big difference. Especially when the gap starts to get sizable. And, but for now, I think we're doing it right. Alright, 97%. Let's let it tick up. Probably going to hit 99. Oh, it went right up to 100. Is that true? I guess so. Alright, we are 100% good to go. We had 2 Legionnaire spawns there. So you can clear those tents. Those are bona fide Legionnaire spawns. Here we got a Centurion. But let's kill him. I think he might actually give experience, judging by how much damage our nuke did to him. But maybe not. Yeah, he's hitting us for 4. He just hit us for 15. So this one will give us experience and will level up our skills, such as, let's check out our defense. What's our defense at? Defense is up to 73, so we still got a couple levels of defense to go, which will turn into a few extra points of AC. 3 to 5-ish, I think. We're getting ready to nuke him. We don't want him to get to the Legionnaire. Oh, we survived our little nuke. Oh, we did not get experience after all. Alright, let's get another tick. We cleared that spawn. We're going to clear the spawns, but we do want to head back to the Trainer Hill as soon as those respawn. We want to take out that trainer as many times as we can. We want to get that shield before we level, because when we do, we want to be heading to the Sisters. Oh, we just got a flat out resist. That's not good news. There we go. Nuke plus 18-point hit. That's nice. Boom. There we go. Nuke plus 12-point hit. Now let's hit him down to, yeah, about 22 is about right. 20. It's perfect. Oh, he interrupted us. There, we got him. Boom. Because of the resist, we ended up a bit lower on mana. Now we have rawhide gloves. They will replace our small tatter gloves, giving us 1 extra point of AC. Nice. I did not realize that the orcs themselves drop slightly better armor than what we get for turning in the belts. That is nice. Alright, Skin Like Nature just dropped. We went from like 547 to 297 HP. So we lost almost half. So if that guy beat us down to like 90 or something, it would have been double the chunk. So we still would have been okay on HP. Yeah. Had I realized, though, that Skin Like Nature was going, I might have melee down a little bit anyway, because that HP was going to be lost anyway. Let's see what spawn we got on the other side of this Legionnaire hut here. Do we have another Legionnaire? I hope so. Nope, just a pawn. Well, maybe next time. Can we one-shot him? We can. Do we want to pick up an Orc Hatchet? We don't. We don't. We're also going to clear this guy here. I hate sitting around with full mana, so I'm going to use some of it right now. There we go. Johnny just made a train. And he was kind enough to announce it. He is a pretty nice guy, it seems like. Now, I'm not entirely sure that pawn that we see over my left shoulder spawns a Legionnaire. I am sure that this Centurion that we're looking at right now can. But I'd like to find out. And I'd like an extra Legionnaire, if it is the case, so we're gonna kill him. 4 copper. It's about as wealthy as a pawn should be. Alright, let's see if any of these Centurions want some. I'm going back the long way, only because I want to kill more Legionnaires. Boom. Very nice. There we go. Let's met up for a heartbeat here. Let's throw ourselves a center. Alright. Here we go, boyo. You're going down. Taking you to Value Town, as we say in poker. Oh, you resisted my smite. Touche, you beast. Oh, stunned me too. Oh, how'd you like that one though? And I got some good melee hits in. Well, he did too. He did too. I think it's time you got another one. Oh yeah, that's right, bucko. Ooh, but now we're in the gray territory. Oof. Let's hit him again. Boom, that puts him on the run. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is headed. But I don't want to waste too much more mana. Oh gosh. Nothing to see here, boyo. Thank you. Just killing one of your Legionnaires. Nothing to see here. I mean, I promise I'm not going to sit down. That's what really gets them going. They're like, I don't want to get involved to help a Legionnaire, but God help you if you sit down in my presence. That's just crossing the line. Time to met up a bit. Alright, jogging over to Trainer Hill. Probably needed to show this part, all things considered. I hope these guys don't think I'm coming in to make trouble, because I'm not. Let's see what we got up here. Nope. No trainer. Alright, I'll clear these guys out. Alright guys, we're back at the Legionnaire camp. Here we go. We had a Centurion spawn there, and the tents that I had to walk by, also Centurions. This is the first Legionnaire of the respawn cycle that we've come across. It's all good though. We will, after we kill the Legionnaires that we find, we will clear the placeholders. Hopefully we get more Legionnaires next time. Oh, I'm in a gray area now. I should melee him down a bit. But he is getting lucky now. There we go, there's a hit. Ouch. There we go, now we're talking. Give me one more good hit and then I'll nuke. I said good hit. No, I mean give me good hit, not him. Aye. Here we go, this is the one. I can feel it. Oh no, it was a miss. There, that'll have to do. An 8 point. There, he's only got 4 HP left. We should be able to take him down. Famous last words. There we go. And a miss. And a 1 point damage hit. There we go. Nice. More money. Seems like it's worth casting a healing on us. Whoa, fizzle. We need to be practicing our heals more, I think. Dodge up to 21. Nice. Let's see if we got another Legionnaire over here. Yep, we were due for one. It was a pawn last time. And he's got an axe. He's got an axe! Boom. Oh, he just hit me for 26. Just interrupted my casting. And then I just got a fizzle. Ooh, it's getting a little spicy. No, 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 no. We can't have this. Gotta root him. Gotta root and nuke again. As much as it pains me to waste the extra mana. Oh, what's this? Some rawhide leggings, which will bump up our AC an extra point or so. Very, very nice. I didn't see the AC go up at all. Alright, let's check this out. Rawhide leggings do 5. Small patchworks do 4. Now if I switch them out... Oh, it gave us an increase of 3 AC somehow. Alright, well, I'm happy with that. Why did I not see that before? Why did it look like it hadn't moved? I'm going to recast center and med up. Get a nice long med break. I'll be pretty much out of mana. And we're at 63%. Alright. It's time to move on. Oh. Another undesirable spawn here. And that's once again a pawn. Oh no, it's a centurion this time. That might just be pawns and centurions over there. I think it could be a legionnaire though. Alright, well, since you last saw, we cleared all the spawns around here. We didn't find any more legionnaires, and we found another pawn right here in this nook. We went all the way to Trainer Hill. It's just placeholders. Hopefully better luck next time. Here we got another legionnaire. Boom. See how slow my mouse is turning around. Guess I should switch to using the keys. Oh man. Just making some good work of me there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this is how we got the emissary last time. I think I'm still gonna go for the melee kill. We're getting close. Let's use one nuke here. Oh, come on, please die. Please die. Oh my god. Thank you. Whew. Nice. 3 more gold right there. Very nice. Let's see, did we get another Legionnaire? Here? We did. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, interrupted. Thought I was lagging out. I started casting. I watched the bar go all the way, and then nothing happened. But I just got one of those end of the cast interrupts that works like a fizzle. You know, it consumes mana, but it's for some reason registered as an interrupt instead. Alright, well, We are grinding it out quite nicely. Nice steady rhythm. Legionnaires, they are giving us some money with their bracers that we can sell. And if we manage to sell their shoulder pads as well, we're actually coming out with a pretty penny from this grind. My first time through Sendrith, I didn't do these guys. I went to Kern's Tower, and I was there right up until I was ready to go to Unrest. And I don't regret that. The XP bonus in Kern's Tower is just so nice. I would recommend the same to anyone else, but be prepared. There's no merchants to sell to over there. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. I gotta figure out what's in that tent over there before I can pull these Centurion spawns from this little fire pit camp over here. Because if it is a Legionnaire in that tent that I don't see, I believe I will get him along with the Centurion. But first we're gonna clear out the ravine to my right. Apparently I need to resummon my food and drink as well. Wow, no luck with the ravine spawn so far. Bummer. Well, let's clear it up. Also, no lucks on the bonfire camp spawns either. All Centurions. But we'll clear them out before we head to Trainer Hill. And hope on the way back we get at least one Legionnaire in here. Oh, that one's cooking. Alright, video's getting a little bit long, so I won't bore you with these little fights. Looks like these two hardcore players are doing a good job clearing out the entrance to Crushbone. I hope they're having fun and having good luck. I'm sure they're getting great experience. There's an extra 40% experience boost for every single group member. So they're getting the extra 50 plus an extra 40 for grouping. Now let's see how we did. Once again, unlucky with the Training Hill spawns, and we are right now getting encumbered, so we're probably gonna have to head to town. And I should probably, the responsible thing to do would be to call it at that point. But we're gonna keep on grinding like this all the way to 16, doing our Legionnaire circle and coming over here to try to get the shield off the trainer. If you're a solo cleric who doesn't need that shield, you've seen the Legionnaire spawns that I've marked out. There's one I haven't been hitting today as much. There's the one at the bottom of the ramp. I hit it in the beginning, the first time I went back the long way and hit it up, and I probably should hit it up because it seems to be more often a Legionnaire than some of these other spawns points. And what I'm talking about is, you see that ladder in the river? Straight ahead from that, up that hill, and then down the side. There's a Legionnaire on the left down there. That's the one that I would probably add to the rotation if I didn't desire to come over to Trainer Hill. I would probably just fight my way back to him and then head back over to the near the castle. We've been relatively unlucky with Legionnaire spawns. In the beginning we had a bunch, and then since then it's been really sparse. We've killed a lot of Centurions. But that's okay. Getting coin, got some cloth, bunch of belts, you know. I'm gonna run back to the merchants. Let's see how much money we made. Looks like we met a fellow cleric. Looks just like us. You look like my twin, good sir. Oh, he's healing me up. Well, let me see what I can do for you, my friend. I buffed him, although I think he's not supposed to take the buffs. Who knows if he's as strict. He says, "You're cleric too?" I'm like, "Yep." So he's not a copycat fan. I love clerics. Look it, we could definitely be brothers right here. He's got a bit more of a sour face, in my opinion. He's a kind of a gruff-looking guy. Just gonna chat a little bit here. I said, I said, "I love clerics." He says, "Same. We keep the group going." And I said, "Speaking of which, how's it going? I see your friends in CB. Are you almost high enough to join them?" He says, "Oh yeah, I should be in a group." I said, "Oh yeah, definitely on Register Plus. They's your guild mates." He says, "I'm level 6. So." I said, "Probably high enough, I think. You oughta, you gotta ask in guild chat if they would like you to join. I saw 2 of them in there ripping it up." Yeah, maybe I'll help him. If you want, I can lull our way back in. I gotta bank first, though. I think he's a little worried about getting into Crushbone. I'll be right back. Alright, looks like he's scared of the guards outside of Crushbone, which is somewhat warranted. However, the zone line's right there, so I think you could just make a run for it. But I will help Lowell. Wow, I feel like we're doing decently on cash here. Armor upgrades. Reduced how much we made from that gear. Like if we had sold the gear we looted, would have made more. We were selling the gear we were wearing, which obviously was worth less, which is why we replaced it. Alright. Now as we go to the bank, we can get a better idea of how much plat we made on this little run here. And we didn't even do a whole level. We didn't even do, I dare say we didn't even do half a level so far on this video, right? Were I more affluent, I would probably, you know, just stop looting and keep killing. But I am in need of money. Look, this guy's encumbered, that's for sure. Crusades, no Rez Necessary. He's calling blue to me. These guys are all over the place. Alright. So we made about 5 plat. Not bad. Brings us up to 12. Oh, I gotta put my belts in here. Look at this. We're ending up with more belts and pads than we ever got before. Probably because we're having to kill so many more greens than we did before to clear the Legionnaire spawns. Well, because it's interesting, I'm going to... Did I go the wrong way somewhere? No, I go down here. The only issue is no Rez can only group with other guild members. Yeah, I'm referring to your guild members. I saw 2 of them in CB. You can't group with me. Should be able to with them. You couldn't group with me anyway. I'm too high for you. He says, yeah, because we won last try. Oh, that's why he's worried. I can get you into CB if you'd like. I'm going to lull the guards at the entrance. But yeah, with 1 death. Might be too scary, question mark? Hehe. Is that what it is? He's not so sure he wants to go anymore? Yeah, sure, I will be at the lift on that side. Oh, baby. Ready? Stay close. I'll root if you aggro anything. Yeah, dude, that looks fun. I thought about doing it. It just looks fun. The extra tension, you know? Because if you die, your character is done. 1 death. And you're just done. There we go, he's all good. Alright, sir. Thanks a lot, my pleasure. There. Alright, I wish that guy luck. He's brave. Going into Crushbone at 6. But he's got some group mates in here. Maybe he can group with. Yep, right there. Yes. That was fun. It's always fun doing something good for the peoples. The little peoples. Look at this luck. The whole session. Last time I got the trainer, was it 2 or 3 times? One or the other. This time, ridiculous. I might as well not even kill these spawns because I'm gonna log, I think. But I'll kill them and I'll log out, and maybe no one else will work this camp, and I'll log back on and find the trainer waiting for me. Anyways, guys, this video's gotten long enough. That was fun. Got a little social interaction going on. We had a good solid grind. Never were close to dying at all. Huge difference from 14 to 15 against the Legionnaires. Nice, comfortable grind at this level. And I hope you enjoyed it. I might finish up off camera. Dodge got up to 25 just now, went up 2 levels. I might finish up off camera and start the next video on 16, although I might not. I might finish up off camera until I get a trainer spawn, and then I'll just start the video when I have a trainer spawn, because I do want to capture the trainer kill that gives me that shield on my series here, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Best of luck. I hope you are having fun out there with whatever you're doing with your chars. I know I am having fun with Sendrith here. The other week I did a Cleric Enchanter duo around level 40. We did the Spectres and Firot. It was really fun. And yeah, this game is a diamond in the rough. Catch you guys later.